Good Saturday morning, my dear Christian brother or sister. I hope that you're looking forward to our church dinner tonight and, of course, Sunday morning worship. I hope you're going to have a nice, restful weekend. And, of course, I hope you're, as always, living your very best life in Jesus Christ. Well, I've said this before and I'll say it again. As I grow older and my eyes increasingly lose their ability to see in certain situations, the more I appreciate the simplicity of simply having enough light to see what I'm doing. As I'm recording this, I have just driven back from Huntington, where Nancy and I took Christina and Landry to Heritage Farm, and it was great. It was wonderful. But driving back was difficult because even though Nancy can see just fine and Christina can see just fine, it gets very difficult for me to navigate sometimes. It's a good thing I had them to help me and guide me. Let's face it, the world's much easier to maneuver in when you can see where we're going, isn't it? I think that one of the many reasons that the scripture refers to Jesus as the light of the world is because he shows us where we're going. By following him and allowing him to light our way, we can see not only where we're going today, but where we'll finish our journey in the end. In other words, he's not just light for today, but light for all eternity. Today, as I open the drawer to our Advent calendar, I find illumination. Just pure, true light. Light that reveals, light that clarifies, light that purifies, light that guides and directs, light that drives away the darkness in so many important ways, but most of all drives the darkness from what admittedly was my miserable and sinful soul. That's the light of Christ. See, the light of Christ provides hope to the hopeless and the only hope for our salvation. That's why old Simeon, when he first encounters the baby Jesus in the temple in Luke 2:30 through 32, exclaims this in praise: "For my eyes have seen your salvation, which you have prepared in the sight for all nations, a light for the revelation to the Gentiles and the glory of your people Israel." Truth is, that child was the hope not only for the Jews but for all other people as well. And the Gentiles certainly needed some light to banish their hopeless despair. Consider what some of their philosophers were saying at the time. For example, best of all for mortals is never to have been born, but for those who have been born to die as soon as possible is best. That's what they said. Gentile sages regarded life as a punishment and birth as humanity's greatest misfortune. The world was evil. Life on earth brought sorrow. This earthly body was a prison of the spirit. Even if there was no hope of a hereafter, the grave would be a welcome place for rest as far as they were concerned. See, that's what living a hopeless existence is all about. And you see, some people spend their lives waiting, but they don't really know what they're waiting for. They only know that there must be more to life. They wander in the darkness searching for the light that will give their life purpose and meaning. See, the light of Jesus gives to all in abundance. To all who accept him, all who receive him, all who follow the light. So today, on this Saturday, let us be thankful for our Advent gift of illumination in the pure light of Christ and his love. The light of hope found only in him. We have to remember that we once walked in darkness like them. Someone once pointed out the way to the light that we now thankfully live in each day, thereby living our best life. I mean, aren't you thankful for the person who pointed you to the light? I am. Don't you think we should do the same for others who are foundering in the dark like we were? As we're approaching Christmas, let every twinkling Christmas bulb we see remind us of the importance of that light in our lives and how vital it is for us to share it with everyone we know. Remember, that light is not just for us, it's for all mankind. So let's share it during this Advent season, and not just during Advent, but every day of the year. I hope today is a fantastic day. Of course, I hope to see you at our dinner tonight at 6 o'clock. And of course, on Sunday morning. I want you to know that I'm here should you need me. And I truly love you all. Merry Christmas.